In this video, I wanted to talk more about my proven AIM method: analyze, integrate, monitor. The AIM method is something I've created after working for years with thousands of clients, reviewing thousands of microbiome reports. And this is the way that we help our clients to resolve their health issues as much as possible, improve their overall health, but actually get really long-lasting results as well. So I wanted to talk more about the individual steps or stages and how that relates to our microbiome programs. So phase one, or the A, is analyze. So analyze, we're looking at using the most comprehensive practitioner-only microbiome test. This type of test is using a metagenome sequencing technology, and this is the highest standard used in research labs as well. So with this particular test, we're understanding your entire gut ecosystem. So not just the good and the bad, but we're looking at all the different types, hundreds if not thousands of bacteria. This test also more recently has included a new parasite panel. It also has new inflammation markers as well. So we can start to really understand not just looking at your gut bacteria markers, but the level of inflammation or other markers relating to different types of inflammation as well. So especially a lot of our clients do come to see us with irritable bowel syndrome or digestive symptoms relating to food reactions and so on. But also we have a lot of clients that have autoimmune conditions, inflammatory bowel disease, for example. And so this test gives us a lot of extra understanding in relation to those inflammation markers. So in the first month or first 4 weeks of your program, what we do is we organize your home test kit that's posted out to you from the lab. It's a simple stool test, which you then post back. The microbiome testing technique in the lab takes about 3 weeks. While we're waiting for those test results with your program, we do have an initial consultation. So that first consultation is booked in straight away, usually within 1 to 2 weeks in the start. And in that session, we are discussing your symptoms and your background. We will review some blood tests. If you haven't had recent blood tests, that's definitely something we will also recommend. We do find that helpful as well. And we just go through and really understand and discuss your symptoms and background in quite a lot of detail. So there's a lot that we can understand even before getting your microbiome test results, because myself and Tracy, my other practitioner, we have been naturopaths for nearly 20 years, but we've also seen so many microbiome reports. So we have a good understanding of what might need to be addressed straight away based on your symptoms and background. And then obviously once we have your microbiome results, we have much more comprehensive and detailed information that we can then really create that next part of your tailored plan. So, and then something that makes us quite different is that we have our own in-house microbiologist, Victoria. She has worked with me for at least the last 5 years, and she has analysed also thousands of microbiome reports. So she does look over all of them, does extra research, information, and so we have that extra having her research and background knowledge, plus myself, and then Tracy as our other practitioner as well. You've got a lot of qualified knowledge to understand your test results as well. So phase 2 is integrate. So integrate, this is where we create your personalized healing plan. Every client will have a unique plan based on your symptoms, based on your test results, but really helping to fit into your life, your lifestyle. Everyone has a different depending on the work they do or their family situation, whether they're parents and so on. So we really do factor that in when we're creating a treatment plan, because we want that plan to be achievable for you personally. So with that treatment plan, we are creating a targeted nutritional plan. So we're looking at, based on your test results, foods that you may not be digesting well because of your microbiome imbalances or gut bacteria you may be missing is very, very common. Depending on the type of inflammation that shows up in your test results, we can then start to understand what style or type of diet is going to be best initially in that healing phase. But also then we're going to help you integrating new foods over the course of your program as well. Really specific targeted supplements are a very important part of our treatment plan. We do want to avoid giving you long lists of unnecessary supplements, but we want to just give you, prescribed supplements that are really targeted in areas where diet alone is not able to make those shifts. So when we're looking at your test results, we're understanding, do you have some pathogenic bacteria or parasites, for example? Do you have a viral background? So we have different remedies, really well researched. As naturopaths, we use a range of different companies as far as the supplements that we prescribe, and they're all extremely high quality, research proven, and very targeted to what we're wanting to address. So there may be antimicrobial supplements, or there may not be. Some people don't have any of those pathogens showing up. Then we're looking at the type of inflammation. Is there gut lining inflammation that needs to be repaired? So then we're looking at gut healing supplements, gut healing foods. If you are missing some important beneficial bacteria, that's where we're looking at really targeted probiotics. And we may prescribe some multi-species probiotics, but often initially we would be prescribing some really targeted species probiotics based on your test results. So something quite different than what you might have taken before. And the order or sequence that we start introducing certain probiotic supplements is really important as well. So we're looking to say, okay, well, what do we need to address here? Are we reducing inflammation? What bacteria does your test results indicate that you have or don't have to digest a range of different foods? Looking at stress factors, hormonal factors, liver function. So there's a lot of different bacteria that will affect all the different systems of the body. So we're also understanding, what is the area that is most important for you in that initial phase. And then we're creating a step-by-step plan. So that treatment plan will start to then unroll over the first month, couple of months, and then past that time to really help to address your different symptoms and to provide that really important healing process. With your part of that treatment plan, you'll have a PDF document explaining your microbiome test results. Of course, you'll have a copy of any lab results as well, but we do like to write our own summary of that information so that you've got something that's really specific and more understandable for you personally. And then in that plan document, you'll also have your specific supplements, any foods that you need to avoid or foods that you need to introduce. We have a range of different meal plans and with recipes that we'll prescribe depending on your results as well. And so then we're really there to help you integrate that treatment plan into your lifestyle. So we'll have a number of follow-up consults. We have a few different programs. So depending on which program option you find is best suited for you, we'll have a number of follow-up consultations to help you through that plan, to also adjust and tailor and add to that plan over time. We do have email support between sessions as well, because we understand that not everything is linear. There can be ups and downs, in treatment plans as well. Of course, we're wanting to help you have the smoothest transition as possible, but life can happen as well. So you've got that email support if you have questions or things that might need to be addressed between those sessions, then you have that extra support as well. So, and then that sort of leads into that third phase, which is monitor. So monitor, we're really helping you to build lasting results. So with those follow-up consults, we're not only checking in on your progress and adjusting your plan, but over the course of your treatment plan, we're also helping you to reintroduce foods if that's something, if you've come to see us on a very restricted diet, which is a situation for many of our clients. So we're looking to see at different phases what foods can be reintroduced. And we're also helping to understand, different areas that then need to be addressed at different stages. So we're improving digestive function. That starts to improve immune health. It starts to improve energy. For some clients, then they may need further liver or detoxification support, or further nervous system or sleep support. So that's where we're monitoring and helping to assess what else needs to be addressed, or what your health goals are personally as well. And then a really important part that we have that's part of this monitoring phase is also our microbiome mindset community, which every client has access to. You have your own client portal where you can access either via your desktop computer. There is also an app, so you can access it very easily via your mobile phone. And that is where you'll have access to a lot of meal plans and recipes, educational videos, regular weekly posts. So we always update with new information and research. And that's run between myself, Victoria, and Tracy. And included in there, we have regular live Q&A sessions and live workshops. All of those sessions are also recorded. So if you cannot make that live session, there'll always be a recording. And we have, so the live sessions, open sessions are there to come along to ask any extra questions. That might be in between your consultations, or it might be after you finish your more personalized plan. You actually have access to that for 12 months. So it's a really great extra support for that ongoing areas of, understanding, what we can do to really build on and really optimize our digestive health and our overall health. So, and then workshops where we'll dive deep into particular topics, looking at different bacteria, looking at microbiome and energy we've done, or microbiome and the nervous system. So really sort of diving deep and explaining more about different bacteria, looking at some of the latest research as well. So my whole team, we're always researching so that we can understand the most that we currently have available, but also so we can help you in the most up-to-date possible way as well. So, this, this is where we're understanding your symptoms, their improvements, and really helping you to achieve that optimal health. Many of our clients come to see us with very chronic, complex, long-term health issues. So helping to address those initially, but then supporting you further to really, optimize your health as much as possible is a really big goal that we have as well. So I hope that gives you some more understanding about our approach, and where the AIM method is something that is included. It's an important part of all of our programs. And on your upcoming gut evaluation call, we will be able to explain the different levels of our programs and just find where that may be the best fit for you. Thank you for listening.